What's going on, guys? My name is Brad, aka iPod Memorizer 11, and welcome back to yet another Black Ops 3 post-game commentary. Today I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on Blackjack, the new specialist that came out a few days ago, and the gameplay you're seeing on the screen kind of coincides with that. I'm using the Rogue this game, and you'll see me just wreck some scrubs on Nuketown with Purifier and all the other specialist guns in the Broccoli. So hopefully you enjoy it, and let's get right into the commentary. So, if you guys have been living under a rock, Treyarch released the new Blackjack specialist, which has been talked about for many months on end, with the new contract system, and basically the two abilities you get with Blackjack is Gambler, where you you get a certain amount of kills, like 6 or 7 kills I want to say, and then the last person you kill to fill up your meter, you get their specialist weapon. So if you kill a Spectre to fill up your meter, then you take the Ripper, or something like that. And if you don't want the Ripper, then you get to, let's say you kill like a Nomad, you can take their Hive and you can switch to that. So, and then Gambler, it's from my understanding, it's a thing that fills up and you just get a randomized ability. There's really no system to it, and if you don't like that ability, say you get like Rejack or Overdrive or something, then you can switch to a more favorable ability like Psychosis or Heatwave or something like that. So that's basically it. Personally, I have not used Gambler that much. I stuck mostly with Rogue, and I'll explain that in a little bit, but gameplay you're seeing on the screen, it's me kind of using Rogue to my advantage. Basically, I went around trying to kill the Firebreak as much as possible so I could take their Purifier, just go to town with it. You see that a few times in this gameplay, and personally, I think Rogue is a little more consistent. You could kind of predict what you're going to get out of your system instead of Gambler, where it's basically comes down to just like RNG, and I don't think it's going to help you more times than it's going to like hinder you, because if you get in a one-on-one gunfight and you get your Gambler ability, you might get something that's not really going to help you, like Rejack, for example, instead of like a Heatwave, which might save you in a one-on-one gunfight. So that's why I don't like Gambler that much. It's a good thing on paper, like you get to use all the abilities, but it all comes down to RNG in the end, and it's really not that good. And Rogue, I don't really have too many problems with it. The one major thing that I found was a problem was using the D-pad to switch between specialists, because I was playing one game earlier, and I had a Tempest on deck, and I had just killed a Ripper, and thinking that I had the Ripper, I pulled out the Tempest instead, and ended up dying when I could have used the Ripper in that situation. Personally, I prefer having just the most recent specialist that you killed in just having it available instead of having to switch between the abilities, but that's just me. I think Treyarch finds it more convenient to just switch whenever you feel like it, and you can save it for whenever you feel like it. But that's just me. Obviously, I'm not the majority in this situation, but overall, Blackjack, I think it's a pretty solid specialist. Although 60 minutes, it kind of sucks. But for people that don't like change very much, it doesn't really like mess up the meta too much, because it does come down to like luck of the draw. You have to, like, if you're facing a Rogue, they can only use a specialist that's like your team is using, and Gambler, it's just like, it's all RNG. More times than not, you're going to kill them if they try and pull out an ability. But anyways, I think it's a good specialist. I think it's good for just like fooling around with it. It's some variety in the end, but I think I'm going to stick with other specialists. That's just me. Weekly challenges, they kind of, it kind of sucks that I can only use it for 60 minutes at a time instead of like trying to just using it for like maybe a few hours straight. But maybe in the end I'll just save more specialist tokens, because it's only been out for a week now. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. The gameplay cut short here, but I did not get that final kill in the end. So final score is 47-4, 47-5, one of those. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.